Are you guys ready for this? I say it's going to be the last video, but we'll see. Chug, 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 chug. We did it. We fucking did it. We drank the final non-alcoholic Guinness. And you know, my last run with alcohol, I really acquired the taste for beer. Because that's all I could drink. That's all I could get away with. Because my liver was giving out. Waking up in urine a lot. And so, yeah. Drank a lot of beer. And that's really the only thing I miss drinking. Because everything else tasted like shit. Never was into wine. Always thought that would be cool to be into wine, you know. And wine's in the Bible too. So that it kind of pains me now. Especially in about a week. Y'all are about to celebrate Easter in the West. But we celebrate it when we're supposed to celebrate it in the East. I don't know when we're supposed to celebrate. I just know it's a week after the Western celebration of Holy Week and Good Friday and Easter. So there's gonna be a bunch of people getting lit during that festival. It feels like a festival. It's like it's like an Orthodox festival. But our final service on Holy Saturday is at 11 o'clock at night. And it's gonna go on until like 2 in the morning. Possibly later. And then after that, we're going to have our Lenten feast where we bring in all this food that we've been abstaining from for the past 40 days and 40 nights. And so, yeah, a lot of people bring in wine because that's one of the things that we abstain from. And, you know, since I don't drink, that ain't no skin off my nose. But, man, oh, man, do they drink. A lot of people in my church love to drink. So it's not bad. It's like a healthy thing that they do sometimes. The gladness in the heart of man. It says that in a proverb. I forget which one, or no, that's the Psalm actually. Well, it's in Proverbs too. It's in Proverbs and it's in the Psalms. I think it's Psalm. Let's find it. Psalm 104. Maybe? Because, like, in case you haven't noticed, whenever I read the Psalter, like, it's a lot different from the King James Version. Like, I'll compare and contrast and always be kind of confused because it seems like they've added or subtracted or whatever. I mean, it's still the same gist, but anyway, the Psalter is like the book of Psalms in the Orthodox Church. But yeah, I started with King James, or no, not King James, the NIV. Well, that's kind of a stupid thing to say because there's how many different versions of that? Like they have like 50 different versions, probably way more than that, of like NIV. But yeah, I started with one of those. And then I graduated to the King James Version. And then when I discovered Orthodoxy, I got Orthodox Bible. And that's easier to read than the King James Version. Because the King James Version is very, like, poetic. Very Shakespearean. But here it is. I was right. It is actually in Psalm 104. Wine to gladden the heart of man. Oil to make his face shine, and bread to strengthen man's heart. Psalm 104 is all about the things that God created for the purpose of everything functioning as it's supposed to. You know? So yeah, there's a good function for wine, but I never enjoyed wine because, well, I mean, I just drink way too much of it and not enjoy it. It's way easier for me to drink liquor, even though it tasted like gasoline, because I mainly drank vodka. But some old timer last night was talking about, like, it's bad when you're drinking vodka. I was like, man, I used to put that shit in a water bottle, bike around town. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, my AA birthday's about to come up. That's kind of why I'm, like, talking about it more. But yeah, since I just did that step, it's just really, like, hitting me, like, how much I've been transformed and, like, just how radically different my life used to be. And now there's just so many things that I've done that I never thought I'd be doing. And, if you told me I'd be, like, going to church every Sunday, like, singing in the choir, like, I would be like, you know what, I'm just gonna move to California and, like, jump off a bridge, That's what I'm gonna do instead. But, yeah, it's crazy. What was I talking about? Relational Lent. Everybody getting drunk? It won't be everybody, but it'll probably be a good number of people. And I mean, like, people are going to be driving drunk. They're going to be driving back, like, Sunday morning after getting drunk at the church, which is funny. And I mean, who's going to believe that we're at a church service because, like, yeah, it's a week later. Like, that's really funny for so many different reasons. But, like, if you're not an alcoholic, I should mention this to my 12-step people. See if they find it funny. It's funny to Orthodox people, that's probably it. I do a lot of jokes where it's like, okay, this is gonna, like, be funny to this demographic, but, like, everybody else isn't gonna get it. So, I hate how some of the things that I say, I kind of, like, isolate people. At the same time, like, I have to be true to myself, Like, I have to be honest about what I believe. And the thing is, though, I think I'm offensive because I am not into one particular thing. Like, I criticize everything. So even the stuff that I like and the stuff that I believe, like, I still question it, and I go different directions with it. One of my comic friends recently, he told me that, yeah, you always go in a different direction. You always have a really interesting take on things. And yeah, well, yeah, that's what happens when you're, like, an outsider. Like, there's no choice in the matter, because you're just bored with the way that people look at things. It's so easy to pigeonhole and just want to fall in line with one particular thing, because I think it's just more comfortable for people, really. That's why they're so stupid now, because of their politics. I don't care what your politics are. If you're obsessed with them, you're a retard. Because, like, everybody that's into that is like that, And that's why I'm saying it doesn't even matter, like, what you believe, because it's like, you're just as boring as the other guys.